And welcome back to Flexible Games. We are playing Factorio, DeathWorld. Alright, well I've got a little bit of a system over here to craft me walls. However, walls are only so good. I'm going to need lots and lots of turrets. Lots of them. And even more ammo. So for now, I'm just going to slowly build up the bricks, slowly build up the walls. So the majority of our defenses early game look to be iron based. If we look at these pure iron, turrets are mostly iron. I mean, that's 40 iron plates just to make one turret. 40 of them. So we're going to need a lot of iron. So we're going to need to smelt a lot of iron, which means our iron area is going to need to be a lot bigger. And as much, we're going to want to really defend it. We're also going to want to defend everywhere else, of course. But the problem is just defending iron won't work, because if attacks are coming from the north, if attack comes down the north, well, they're not going to run to iron. They're going to start attacking whatever they can find right away. Won't really matter where we're polluting the most from. What will matter is what they hit first. So it's kind of like I want to really defend iron and really get this whole area defended. But that's all well and good. It gives me a safe place to go if, something bad happens. But it doesn't protect anything else. They'll still go in and destroy everything else. So we really need to look at sort of I don't know. I really am not sure how to tackle the problem, because if I build a whole bunch of smelters, which I have on me, I've got them ready to go. That's just weird. Okay. Yeah, I've got the smelters ready to go. However, 10 smelters and 5 miners are going to be... Oh, that's Galena. Nice. I missed a couple. 10 smelters and 5 miners is going to pollute a considerable amount. And so to even kickstart that process, I'm going to want my base defended right away. Like, walled in, defended, and not looking back. So, still not very much. It's crazy. This is such a problem. Okay, so let's kind of plan this out here. If I mine it all here and I bring it this way and I smelt it on here, I can lay a wall going all the way back through here and then up to the next piece of water up here. So that'll give me this corner protected. Now, the other areas are not so easy because they are really, really close. So I could take maybe this corner up here where this tree farm is, pull it up, sort of up here, and then over to this water. So that's that corner. The other tricky areas, we have this little gap that we're going to need to close. We got this mess over here. I do have the LandFill mod. I do have that mod loaded, so we can work on that if we need to. I kind of want to use the water right now as a natural barrier to the biters, because look at they're right here. It will not take them much to start sending attacks our way. I mean, our pollution is right on their doorstep. So for this, I'm probably going to want to take this area here and put a wall all the way up here to this water area. I might get rid of this little piece of water in this one and just use this bigger body here as the natural barrier. So that would encompass our entire base. It would not, however, give us very much room. Not by a long shot. So, but, you know, we don't really have much choice. There's just not much choice. If we're going to want to wall everything in, we're going to need to kind of use the land to our advantage. So let's see. How am I going to want to do this? I mean, chopping down these trees would be kind of a tragedy. How many smelters can I put up here? So if I put, I'm going to want a couple spaces here. Yeah, that's the AutoFill complaining. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then one more makes 5, and then this one will make this 5, which will be 10 smelters. And I have the 5 miners ready to go. So that would kind of solve that. We don't need to build out into these woods. I don't want to chop too many trees down. The trees are helping keep our pollution low right now. They're actually sucking up a lot of that pollution. We got a little bit, I mean, it's kind of creeping up in here. It's just not good. And we really don't have the walls yet. 22 walls. We're going to need probably 600-700 by the time everything's said and done. So let's at least start the turret process. Figure out where we want our perimeter. Let's see. If I want I'm gonna need to take a few trees out here. I could always plant some trees from Treefarm. It's always an option. Unless the author took that ability away. Just plant like a thick row of trees. Try to suck up as much pollution as possible. So if we went out, let me grab the whole 26 walls that we've got. So I don't want to progress in research. I don't want to automate the research process. I don't want to do any of that until we have a really solid defensive line. And we are so exposed right now that if I do anything like that, our pollution will just skyrocket and we'll start getting attacks on all fronts. So this right here is slowly building up our bricks. It's unfortunate, but I could redesign this a little bit. I couldn't really. I could put one on this side, merge them in the middle, and then pull off of that. So let's try that. This should stop. It only has 3 left. So if I put one here and one more on this side, the bricks can go there. The assembler can go right here. make me some bricks or some walls. Okay, so that goes out, in, out, in, just like that. I want these two. Okay, so we want bricks or the walls to go there. These two will be coal. I'm not too worried about automating coal just yet. Again, we're trying to kind of reserve ourselves here. So I'm going to need one there and a power there for more coal. And I'll put half the coal in there and half in there. And we should have a little bit more throughput for walls. Well, actually double the throughput. This should be able to keep up. Although these use 2 at a time, so we might run into a problem with that. Very likely run into a problem where there's not enough stone coming in. And these burner mining drills, all these things pollute. They pollute big time, so we want to be careful with how many of those we use. So let's start this wall, the whole 37 that I've got. Give ourselves a little bit of space. Make sure that's all the way out. I lowered the autosave interval. I used to have it at 30 minutes, and now I have it at 10 minutes. Just because if we do get attacked, I want a more recent save to kind of save my ass a little bit. I don't want to run into a situation where we are in a bad situation and the autosave is really old and have to sort of replay an episode, so to speak. All right. Oh, we got more. So we're doing okay. I haven't automated coal at all. You know, my boilers are hurting. Our power is fine. We've got enough power production for now. Once I kickstart this whole mining operation, that might change. So slowly, I'm gonna want to do as much on camera as I can. I don't want to bore anybody though. So if you've got feedback where you're saying, hey, this is kind of a drag, I don't, want to see a whole lot of just cutting down trees, which I completely understand. Trees are boring. Let me know. I mean, some people might want to see everything and some people might not. So I don't know what everybody wants to see, and unless you give me some feedback, so let me know. All right, so down here, I go right here. So that'll be our line, and this will come up through here. It kind of cuts me off from the oil that's down here, but the oil process is so far in the future that I'm not too concerned about it. Plus, if we really need the oil, Bob's Mods adds the process where you can get heavy oil out of coal. So, it's one of those things. If we are really desperate for something dealing with oil, I can create a little area for refining and stuff, and hopefully get some through that. However, we don't really have a use for it until we get cracking, and we won't get cracking unless we have oil. So it's kind of the chicken and the egg situation. To get cracking, we need oil because we're probably going to need plastics. Actually, I don't know. Advanced oil process. Advanced oil processing needs blue science packs, which requires batteries, and batteries look like that's engine. There's batteries. So this needs a whiteboard, which is the electronics. So it needs one battery, and the battery needs plastic. Yeah. So we're gonna need plastic to even get to that point. So yeah, this didn't quite, and this is going down. So that tells me that yes, we are probably going to need more production of stone eventually, but slowly get this worked out. I will do a little bit of work in between episodes. I know this is kind of a very slow start. I'm not sure what everybody would like to see. I am always kind of a relaxed, slow-paced player, and I don't want to rush things. But with YouTube and how YouTube works, it really hurts when somebody only watches 5 minutes of a video, and it's like that. Without leaving any feedback or anything, I have no idea what the person was looking for. If they're interested in the content, if it just wasn't their thing, I really want that feedback to let me know, how you think, things should go. If you have any advice, if you've played a DeathWorld before, let me know, because I'm already anticipating just a brutal experience. Because we're going to need tons of iron. And I do have a lot of iron in here, but we're going to need so much iron for ammo. And I'm going to need to route the ammo around because we have a big lake here. I could... See, I want to use this for power. So I'm going to probably want to go back out to here for the wall that goes up, and then over here. Oh shit, I'm dead. Survive. And I'm out. Well, that was a little too close. A little too close. I used all the initial ammo that I gave myself. Okay, well, I'll end it on that note. That our first attack we survived, but I used all of the good ammo I gave myself initially. So darn. I got a little too close to the biter zoo that's up there. And take a quick look at the map lets you see what's around me. Not very friendly territory. So if you're interested in playing the map, let me know. I'll make it available for you to download and try along with me. Although you probably are going to want the mods so nothing errors out or anything. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.